dear aspirants. So to start with today's news, the cabinet approves budget for PLI scheme, that is production linked incentive scheme. That this is a version of 2.0 for IT hardware. Remember, this scheme is for IT hardware. This comes under GS3 growth and development, which means if there is any question in mains, if they ask under growth and development, make sure that you are giving this as an example. So the PLI scheme was conceived to scale up domestic manufacturing capability accompanied by higher import substitution and employment generation. So this is launched in March 2020 and scheme targeted three industries: mobile and allied component manufacturing, electrical component manufacturing and medical devices. And there was also incentives have been provided, and it is based on the incremental scale sales, that is as low as 1% for electronics and technology product to as high as 20% for the manufacturing of critical key starting drugs and certain drug intermediaries. In some sectors such as advanced chemistry, cell batteries, textile products and the drone industry, the incentives to be given will be calculated on the basis of sales, performance and local value addition done over the period of 5 years. The sectors for which PLI scheme has been announced, so far the government has announced PLI scheme for 14 sectors, including automobile and auto components, electronics and IT hardware, telecom, pharma, solar modules, metals and mining, textiles, white goods and etc. The objective is to reduce India's dependence on China and other foreign countries. Also, it supports labor-intensive sectors. This scheme works to reduce down the import bills and boost up domestic production. So, the PLI Yojana invites foreign companies to set up their units in India. Also, it encourages domestic enterprises as well. Next issue is the approved fertilizer subsidy for the kharif season by the center. This comes under GS3 agriculture. Remember, what is a fertilizer? Which is a natural or artificial substance containing chemical elements like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium that improve growth and productiveness of plants. There are three basic fertilizers in India: urea, DAP and muriate of potash. So about fertilizer subsidy, government places a subsidy to fertilizer producers to allow farmers to buy fertilizers at below market rates. The difference between the cost of production or import of a fertilizer and the actual amount paid by farmer is the subsidy portion borne by the government. When it comes to urea is the most produced, imported, consumed and physically regulated fertilizer compared to other. And center pays a subsidy on urea to fertilizer manufacturer on the basis of cost of production at each plant, and the units are required to sell the fertilizer at the government set maximum retail price. Subsidy on non-urea fertilizers are decontrolled or fixed by the companies. The government in recent times, especially with the global price surge post-Russia-Ukraine war, brought these fertilizers under the control regime. All non-urea based fertilizers are regulated under nutrient-based subsidy scheme. Example of non-urea fertilizers are DAP and MOP. Why are financial regulators transitioning from LIBOR? That is in news. This comes under GS3 capital market. LIBOR is a benchmark interest rate at which major global banks lend to one another, and that is in the international interbank market. And remember, this is for short-term loans. It serves short-term loans, that is a maturity from overnight to 1 year, and it also acts as a basis for corporate and government bonds, mortgages, student loans, credit cards, derivatives and other financial products. And this is administered by IC Benchmark Administration, regulated by the UK's Financial Conduct Authority. It is based on 5 currencies including US dollar, euro, British pound, Japanese yen and Swiss franc, and serves 7 different maturity periods. Thank you. If you have any queries, feel free to contact this number. Have a great day.